It's party time! Put down the clicker and pick up your liquor. It's time for Ed's Night Party! Starring me, Ed the Sock, and my co-host, Liana, and featuring DJ James Stamos. Tonight, it's our special gift to viewers behind bars with special extended editions of our Wet n Wild Bikini and Wet T-shirt contest, plus an all-girl edition of our hot tub. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Ed's Night Party. Please welcome my co-host, the lovely Liana K. All right, we got a very special theme tonight.
Yes, we do. Of course, I have nothing to do with it.
No, well, actually, you kind of do, and I'll tell you why I think that you connect to that shortly.
Okay.
But the theme tonight is prison.
Prison, yes, jailbirds.
Jailbirds, and our dancers are dressed, well, they've got some handcuffs on them, and so the theme tonight is prison.
Yes.
And the reason for that is we have a lot of fans in prison.
And we love them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is our prison tribute.
It is.
And of course, the good thing about having people watch in prison is that the way things go on there, both cellmates can watch the show at the same time.
You know what?
You know my favorite prison joke? Guy goes into prison, he meets his cellmate, and cellmate says, all right, you want to be the mommy or the daddy?
Okay.
And the guy says, I'll be the daddy. All right, come over here and suck mommy's cock.
You know, I think we shouldn't talk about, you know, things like boy-on-boy fellatio in a show for prisoners.
Who would know more about it? But the thing is, there's a study that came out recently.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, there was a study that came out recently. Some guy did a study of inmates, and he determined that prison rape is actually a bit of a myth, and that about 95% of sexual relations between men in prison are consensual.
But then it came out that he talked to all of 9 people or something like that. The sample size was very, very small.
Well, just consider this, though. Maybe jail's always had a bad rap. Maybe this study means something. Maybe it isn't so much prison as it's sort of an inmate version of eHarmony.com. They're not just cellmates, they're soulmates.
I don't think so.
No? You gotta put a positive spin on it. It's not prison, it's an all-inclusive resort. But instead of staying a week, you stay for years. No?
No.
No? That's the thing, we need to put a positive spin on prison.
Why?
Because all you ever see is like Oz, where it's violent, and it's horrible, and it's scary. You never see anything gentle, like Brokeback Mountain in prison.
You're really weirding me out today.
I was just thinking about it, just for our friends in prison.
Okay, that's your problem. Stop thinking.
Oh, all right, thank you. So I leave that to you? You'll do the thinning around here?
Yeah, and don't you forget it.
All right, because this is a special tribute to prison, we're gonna go to low code right away.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, here it is, lowest common denominator for all you guys in stir.
Cool.
Low code. Lowest common denominator.
Wet and wild mood here is so infectious, even the bystanders are getting into it. And yes, I do mean bi. All right, whoa, hello there. Yes, as part of our special gift to you in prison, we're showing you what goes on before the wet t-shirt contest begins. This is the shirting process. Notice how MC Scott Leparty is practicing the rare art of t-shirt origami as he ties that knot. And the excitement is palpable. It's a big word, look it up. And behind the scenes, oh look, in the spirit of sportsmanship, the other contestants giving each other a little good luck kiss. Well, it's the only time you'll be focusing on that girl's eyes the entire show. There's Scott Leparty using his yogic party mantra.
Alabama, you are blessed.
All right, and here comes the hosing. Oh boy, this girl clearly has a very high safety rating because those are definitely high-end dual airbags. Well, let's check out the trunk. Oh my God, that was a rainbow. This girl literally had a rainbow coming out of her ass. Must be a pot of gold down there, which of course means she's a natural blonde. And speaking of natural, you can tell by the way gravity affects them that those are homegrown breasts, not the store-bought variety. And obviously she's very attached to them. Don't worry, honey, they're not going anywhere. And speaking of not going anywhere, neither are you guys in prison. Note to all inmates, your TV screen is not scratch and sniff. By the way, this young lady's name is Paige, and she hails from Alabama. And there's her Alabama slammer. And I'll bet that's a whole lot better than what you've been seeing in the showers lately. Gotta love it. Though, of course, at this point, you guys will love any ass that isn't covered with hair. And this, of course, is an extended version of our regular wet t-shirt contest. And with any of these clips, there comes a point in time when I realize there's really nothing more I have to say. I mean, that kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? And besides which, about 30 seconds ago, you stopped being able to hear my voice over the sound of the blood rushing through your ears. Alabama, good job. That is Paige.
Look at me, Ed. I'm all wet.
Yeah, and about now, I'm sure so are some of the prison bed sheets. Enjoy, guys. All right. I hope they enjoyed that. We're going to do a whole bunch of things tonight for them. And here's another part that I'm sure they love in prison. It's our hot tub.
Yes.
And tonight, because it's for prisoners, we're not even going to bother putting a guy in the tub. We're going to bring in just ladies for the tub tonight. So please welcome Jess, Ken, and Molly. Swimming team, isn't it?
That's very impressive, those images, I must say.
All right, but you know, because this is a special treat for guys who don't get to see women often,
Yes.
There's gonna be a lot of us in here.
we chose this show to introduce our newest hot tub girl. Please welcome Pamela.
Bring her on down.
Pamela.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thank you for joining us. Welcome to our little family.
Thanks.
So tell me a bit about you. What do you do during the week when you're not in a hot tub?
Go to school.
Really?
Yes.
And what are you
Smart.
taking there?
Health and fitness promotions.
Wow, there's none of that going on here.
I can see by your cigar.
Well, actually, all you gotta do is do a sample of the water in the tub. There's no health and fitness promotion.
Yes.
I hope you don't mind being groped by women.
No, not at all.
Okay, good, because that's kind of a precondition for being in the tub.
Perfect.
All right, how about a hand for Pamela? The reason for this whole prison thing is because recently, I mean, we talked about the email you get. Mostly from morons. It's badly written, and
I don't know. I think it takes a certain amount of skill to type with one hand.
especially while the rest of your body's shaking. Now, we talked about the email you get, which pretty much is all, show me your breasts.
Well, it's not all of it, but a large percentage of it is.
So, but recently, we got a different kind of letter. We actually got a letter in the mail that was handwritten for you.
Yes.
Because you know, when you get an email, you don't get a sense of the person really. You get a sense of, you know, the fact that they can't spell and the fact that they always say the same things about your poop. But to really get a sense of a person, you really have to see their penmanship. And we actually got an old school, regular snail mail letter. Why don't we take a look at that? All right, this one is to Liana from the Ed the Sock Show. Hi, how is it going? I am fine. I always watch Ed the Sock Show with you in it. You make the show extra sexier. And I would like to know if you can send me a photo of you autographed by you if possible. And if you have a photo of you in 6-inch heels, that would be a huge bonus. Look at his writing. It looks almost like a ransom note you might get from someone. And they don't, apparently, lines don't matter to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unimportant to keep all your writing on one line. Like, why not mix it up?
You never know. He
what's
could
going
have
on
wrote
the
this
top?
in the dark.
What the hell's going
With
on
a
there?
shank.
He could have written it in the dark, yes. Yes, yes.
What's going on in the tub, by the way?
That's the sound of the men working on the chain.
Yeah.
Bang. Hey, there's a bunch of us. Massage time. This is great. She's getting all the pleasure, not giving any.
Now, where's
She's always
the
so
jet?
selfish.
Yeah, where's the
Where's the jet? That's
I think
what I
it's
thought.
in front of you and behind Molly.
I'm also looking at this and thinking, wow, this would be a great way to improve the view.
Oh, yeah. No, I just had an image of Barbara Walters in a bikini. No!
Oh, that view.
The view. Oh, dear.
By the way, speaking of prison and jail,
Yeah.
we look at Joanne. There's a couple of prisoners there that I'm sure are going to be making a jailbreak. Yeah. Okay, so that's the letter we get from a normal person. Supposedly a normal viewer, right?
Yeah.
That's his handwriting.
Yeah.
It's a tad frightening. But now we're getting different mail. We're getting mail from jail.
Mail from jail.
You think guys in jail, big roughnecks and things like that, you know, they're in there, they're menaces to society. Their letters are going to be way more graphic and filthy and more poorly written than guys on the outside. Well, let's take a look at the letter we got. Look at the penmanship,
Wow.
for crying out loud.
Isn't that pretty?
It's spelled correctly. The lines are actually lines. Look at that.
And it's very, very polite.
I watch Ed's Night Party every Friday night. Unfortunately, I'm in the joint. Look, he knows how to use a semicolon.
Yeah.
Seeing you on the night party makes the time bearable. Mind you, being in prison, you're probably pretty familiar with using colons. I pick it up on mostly clear nights, and I have watched a fuzzy picture. Antennas suck. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'll wax next time.
No, I don't think he was talking about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ainsley.
I was actually quite excited. I was actually in a lingerie store, and James called me and says, "You got mail from jail," and I felt like I arrived.
Yeah, you're there.
I felt like I was somebody now because people were writing me from jail. It was very, very cool.
Yeah, well, you know, who knows what he had to trade to get that stamp?
Yeah, well, it's really like they read all the outgoing mail, and it's a real process to. So I mean, this was a commitment. You know, it wasn't 2:30 in the morning. Liana at edthesock.com. You are hot. Show me your boobs. You know, it was actually a process to get this thing to me.
Yeah, well, don't get too carried away. He has a lot of time. Now, the thing is that because we finally got a letter that was handwritten.
Yes.
2 letters that were handwritten.
Yes.
We thought, let's find out a bit about these writers, because emails tell you nothing, as I mentioned, but handwriting, that reveals it all. So I got my old friend, the handwriting analyst, Elaine Charles, to come down. Elaine!
Sure will.
All right. So, Elaine, how long you been doing this handwriting analysis?
Well, over 15 years.
15 years?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, you
And-
actually got somebody that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I know. There's no one on the show that has that kind of experience.
And I'm here to tell you.
Okay, so you've got our letters.
Yes, I do.
Do you want to take a look at them? And when we come back from the break, you'll give us an analysis of these 2 individuals?
I sure will.
All right, by the way, I'm over here.
Oh,
Okay, all right, well, we'll let you look that over. And we will go to a break. When we come back, a little analysis of handwriting and finally get a handle on exactly what our fans are all about. Are you prepared for this?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a good idea now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll be back with more on Ed's Night Party, the prison edition. After this, stay with us. Stick around, Ed. Coming up, there's more to stir our fans in stir as we give you another bouncing bikini bonanza. Plus, our creepy fans' handwriting gets analyzed, so don't go away. Hey, Heads, to get your hands on an exclusive signed Liana calendar, head puppets, and other great crap, visit headthesock.com. This is our... Oh, yeah, go. I think you hear music in your head, whether it's playing or not.
It's the dog.
What dog? Oh, the David Berkowitz's dog?
The dog that tells me to kill is now singing to me.
I don't think David Berkowitz's dog is actually still alive at this point.
Oh, no, he's very musical.
The dog would have to be like 30 years old.
I communicate with him through a Ouija board. Him and Laika.
Laika?
Yeah.
Laika, poor Laika, still orbiting the planet.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You know, nobody at home knows what we're talking about. Either David Berkowitz or Laika.
A few know.
Nothing like a show that makes references to the first satellite the Soviets sent up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're back. It's our show dedicated to all of our fans in prison.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm kind of letting them down.
Why is that?
Well, look, I'm buttoned up to here.
Yeah, really. I don't think you've ever not shown cleavage.
Oh, okay, we gotta fix this.
What are you gonna do? Oh! All right. Well, how much do you keep talking? Not like I can say a lot while you're disrobing. It's sort of just like you sit there and watch.
One more?
All right, so since you've given them what they want.
No, wait.
There you go. How are things over in the tub?
Having our own Super Bowl Sunday right here. Okay, ready? Hot, hot.
You guys found my football.
Yes.
I don't want to know where it was hidden. Now, before the break, we actually were showing you the penmanship of 2 letters that we received. One from a regular fan and one from someone in jail. You having trouble there?
I am.
All right, you keep working.
Yes.
So we got in my friend, handwriting analyst extraordinary Elaine Charles, who has been taking a look at the handwriting. And Elaine, the first letter you've got there is from our regular fan, correct?
Just a regular guy.
All right, and what have we learned? What have you divined from the man's penmanship?
Actually, I think that the secret to this penmanship, Ed, is that you are keeping this man out of prison. Actually, Liana is.
Yeah, Liana. Yeah.
You can't get a sense. If you could feel the back of this, he's written. It's like Braille on the back of it. This guy is totally passionate about you, Liana. Just totally. You know what I'm saying?
But he didn't get my name right.
Yeah.
That's all right, but his heart's in the right place.
Yeah, his heart's not what he's playing with. But anyway.
You're a redhead with boobs. I love you.
And other organs in his body may not be in the right place.
So that's all you got? There's nothing more? Like,
no,
is he a freak?
He's very fixated. It's a tad disturbed, Ed, but he always speaks well of you.
All right. I think you're afraid of him, aren't you?
Actually, there is a lot to be afraid. Be very afraid.
Okay, now we're getting
The only person who can control this guy is Liana. The only person. That's the only person.
Who does not exist, so we got a problem.
Yeah, that's right. All right. And how about the guy who's in jail?
Well, the guy actually from prison, he really a lot of honesty in his writing.
Yeah.
He believes in what he's doing. What can I say? The A's and O's are very clear. He's a very honest guy. Whatever he's done.
Isn't that strange? The honest guy's in prison and the freak's out on the outside?
It's a strange world. Truth is stranger than fiction.
Can you tell me, is he the mommy or the daddy?
Actually, he might be the whole family.
What the?
All right.
This guy's got a lot going for him. I'm sure that he's a great partner.
That's a great deal of flexibility.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yes.
All right. Okay, thanks, Elaine. How about a hand for Elaine? All right. She's scared to death, by the way, of that first guy.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah. Notice how she talked about the swirls and things like that. Gave us everything very technical about the guy in prison.
Yeah.
But the first guy, she wanted to stay the hell away from that. All right. How's things in the tub?
Well, we're trying to anally probe people simply because it is the prison thing to do. And this is what I came up with in Tessa's ass, so.
You found that in Tessa's ass?
Okay, listen. We'll illustrate this while Molly tells her jail story.
Oh, Molly is
I
in
wasn't
jail
in
story?
jail, but I have a really good story for you.
Okay.
Right before Christmas, I kind of got serious with this guy. And then a week before Christmas, he got arrested. So he's in jail right now. And you know what? I should have brought a letter. Like, he's wrote me 10 letters. So she could tell me how honest he is with me. But he was telling me when I was coming for the taping, he's like, yeah, tell me the time so I can watch you. So it'll be really surprising telling him that I did the jail episode. And I mentioned him, you know?
Were you
And
saying something, Molly?
Sorry?
Were you saying something?
Yes.
You know what's in? Why not? This is for our friends in prison. How about we do a second low code?
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Here's another lowest common denominator for you folks in stir.
Low code. Lowest common denominator.
All right, so we've had our wet t-shirt contest. Now it's time to take a look at the bikini contest. This young lady's name is Allison, but the real story is what's going on behind Allison. Well, guys behind bars, did we come through for you or what? Now, of course, you'd be forgiven if you actually believed these girls were lesbians, but if you look closely, they're not really touching each other all that much. It's less like lesbian porn than it is some kind of modern interpretive dance. But of course, being men, you can interpret it any way you like. Oh, and of course, back to the girl who's doing the actual bikini contest. I don't remember her name, sorry. But her bikini, it looks like she stripped a couch from IKEA. Not that you guys are complaining. I could put a goat up here, and as long as it had a good set of boobs, you'd be happy. But guy on the lower bunk, take note. The guy on the upper bunk is starting to imagine that this is what you look like. Get some lube. Alrighty. All right, but we'll be back with more on Ed's Night Party, the prison edition, after this. Stay with us. Hey, Ed Heads, if you'd like to send a message to me, Liana, or for some reason to scientists, email us at our addresses on screen. And if you'd like to be in the hot tub or in the audience, email info@edthesock.com. Finally got him even.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally, after about, 20 minutes of fucking with them.
Yeah. All right, and how about the tub? Guys, you enjoyed the prison episode?
Ed.
Yeah. What the hell?
Some bitches. I'm like the Chino Samino guy in jail. Everyone's doing shit for me.
Yeah. All
I
right.
feel like Chuck Norris right now.
I love
Me and my
Invasion
bitches.
1982.
Ah!
Okay. All right, that's it. Thank you, ladies.
This one's for you, inmate. Shout-outs to the
Yeah.
dog.
Oh, thank you, ladies. Oh, my goodness. That's it. You ready to go?